And then two, on the issues of the requirement of Section 5 of the NPSA and Section 10.2 of the NPSC Act, where you are obligated, even where the functions have been delegated to IG, then the two-thirds gender rule must be complied to by law. So in as much as we are appreciating the nature of the profession, there are also glaring provisions of the Constitution and the statute that ought to be complied to. The challenges should be justified. Now, other issue, quick one, is on the welfare of members of the service. 70% of issues, both in the Gazette notice and raised by members of the service, is purely on welfare. And there, by Section 82 and Section 83 of the NPSA, that is National Police Service Act, has created an opportunity for members of the service to create or to form welfare associations that are recognized by the IG, the National Police Service Commission, and also the Cabinet Secretary responsible for Interior. Now, the issue is, by law, I think Section 26 of your Act requires you to report on matters of welfare, and this would have been a structure for you to engage on matters of welfare. How and what is NPSC doing to support officers in formation of these welfares and addressing their concerns therein? Now, the question of combating corruption and other vices within the service. Considering the NPSC and, of course, where the IG also sits, you have a role to play with regard to matters of integrity, accountability, and so on. What is your strategy? Previously, we saw NPSC involved in vetting. What are the strategies that NPSC can help? Because Kenyans have a lot of expectations. Yes, we are talking about reforms in the service in terms of improvement of their working and living condition, but what about what the members of the public should expect? What is your role in restructuring, merger, and reorganization of NPSC, and what are the possible challenges of the merger of the two services? That is APS and KPS. What are the challenges? And then we also received complaints or issues from the officers with regard to pre-exit. What are you doing to prepare members of the service to prepare for retirement? That's a challenge, and it's causing mental health issues to members of the service. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Doreen. Ms. Odede.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair, National Police Service Commission and your team for that report. We really appreciate it. Just 2-3 quick points. One is the contestation between Articles 245 and 246. Your presenter said the law is very clear. I'm not sure it's that clear, because if it were, he wouldn't speak to it. I'd like him to clearly let us know what is the challenge between Article 245 and 246. Are you proposing any amendments, or is it an administrative or administrative issue that is the challenge? I'd actually like comment on what you understand the word officers of the service to mean, because the power given to the commission is to recruit and appoint persons to officers in the service. Is there a distinction between that and the recruiting of police officers? Kindly address us to that so that we are able to pick and build value into that in our report. The other thing that has come up, you spoke to the quorum challenge in the commission, and you're proposing an amendment. Have you tried to propose this amendment prior? And do you have a draft somewhere, or is this something that you're proposing today for the first time so that we are able to track what may have happened to any past proposals or not? Then there's the issue, the